Well, greetings, gamers. This is Dr. Eileen, the Gaming Doc, and this is your place and your space to laugh, to chat, to chill, to hang out, to take a moment, to take a break, to take a breath, and say we made it to Wednesday. And not just any Wednesday, it's We've Got This Wednesday. Because no matter what it is you're dealing with, no matter what it is that you are struggling with, no matter what it is that's challenging you in body, mind, or spirit, you've got this. You've got the tools, you've got the talents, you've got the ability, you've got the tenacity, you've got the humor, you've got the intelligence, you've got the wisdom, you've got the gumption to be able to do the things you need to do and to achieve the things you want to achieve. And you haven't got this alone, because while you've got this, we've got you, so together, we've got this. And let's take a look and see who is our Mr. Harmless, is our gold medalist. Hi. I have the worst luck when it comes to girls because OFC, every girl I like is either not into anyone or I don't have a chance with ever. Oh, my dear. And our silver medalist is Cosmic Clan 2021. Congratulations. And Hazmatic comes in for the bronze. Champions, just like at the Olympics, stand upon your risers, wrap yourselves in your national flags as we play your national anthems. I miss you too. We've got the doc. Yes, you've got the doc. And Haz is going into a lurk. Please enjoy the Loving Lurkers Lounge. Refreshments are in the corner, and feel free to put your feet on the furniture. Oh my lord, good googly you, this was one heck of a day. As many of you know, I work for a school bus driving company, and while I'm learning how to actually be a driver of the bus, right now I'm a matron. And what a matron is someone who sits on the bus and basically does crowd control. So, I was on the bus this afternoon, not feeling my best. The doc may be coming down with a little bit of a cold, not feeling 100%, and of course, that is the day that the bus breaks down. And I don't mean breaks down a little bit. I mean smoke coming out from under the hood. I mean gasoline leaking out from underneath. We've got a bus full of rambunctious middle schoolers and elementary students. And we sat for almost 45 minutes waiting for someone to come and rescue us. We called into the office, but it's like apparently they were shipping in that bus from somewhere in Antarctica because it shouldn't take that long to get a bus out, considering it's like we have a gas leak. And they go, well, why don't you try starting the engine? How about no? You don't try to start the engine when you've got smoke coming out from under the hood and gas leaking. Oh, reminder, this is Ian. Oh, hey, Ian! Hello, my dear. Wait, isn't a matron someone who works in a hospital? Well, we are bus matrons. And actually, I think they're changing our name to attendants. But yes, we are bus matrons. Which means that while the bus driver, and I am looking forward to this part. Now, matrons are only on special education buses. So these are students that have particular challenges, which makes having a bus breakdown with a group of students who all have a fairly wide variety of challenges and trying to keep them calm. They started being convinced that we were going to starve to death. Others were saying we were going to freeze to death. Some were saying, I'm hungry. Others, I gotta go to the bathroom. It was pandemonium, my friends. But yes, I am a bus matron, and Iron Eagle, my eagle of iron, hashtag Docs of Humor. The girl I like now only likes people who she ever date, let alone met. Oh, Mr. Harmless, I am so sorry. And you know what? Opportunity strikes for the one who claims it. You stay in there swinging. And you never know. Sometimes folks say, it's not gonna happen, but being able to be patient is a wonderful, amazing thing. And you never know. Sometimes you get friend zoned, and sometimes It goes into, a friendship can lead into something. But that does not keep it from sucking majorly. And I am tremendously sorry that you're going through that, dear. Believe me, I have been in that zone. I went on, it wasn't quite a blind date because I kind of sort of knew the guy, but I was kind of attracted to him, and it was after my divorce, so I was feeling a little insecure about myself. And when he asked me to go to an amusement park, I thought, well, this is cool, and who knows, there maybe something happens here. He talked about his ex-girlfriend the entire time. We get to the park. I think, well, maybe he's done talking about his ex-girlfriend. And to prove that the universe has a sense of humor, who walks up but his ex-girlfriend? They give each other a big hug. She's there with her son. I end up babysitting her son while they're standing there wrapped arm in arm watching the fireworks for 4th of July. And I was like, her son was a very adorable child, but it was like, and I reached the point where I said, you know what, I'm leaving. And he was like, oh, why? And I said, because apparently being on a date was a little bit different for me than for you, and it looks like you've replaced me. And he just like totally didn't get it. But yes, it happens, my dear. I go to a special needs bus, and we was on a trip, and the bus got to a certain speed, then it stopped, so we were going 30 miles an hour on a 16-mile-per-hour motorway. Yes, and sparkle it up, who is visiting from the wonderful Kickverse. Hello, my dear. It's so nice to see you. It's so nice to meet you. And as with everyone, whether you are in the Kickverse, whether you are in the Twitchverse, understand that self-promotion is okay here. We want to know what you stream, when you stream, why you stream, how you stream. Are you working on a goal? Are you working on affiliate? Are you working on partner? Hashtag Pat the Partner. This old lady. Whatever it is that you are working on, whatever it is you're working towards, whatever it is you would like some support on, let us know. Because I know, in most cases, it is... Oh, it's you, Sheila! Ah! Well, I still want that. I need to work for affiliate again. You work towards that, my dear. So is your channel now Cosmic Clan? Kimmy Beans! I love the beans. Hello, my dear. My crafty gamer account got hacked. Oh no, that sucks. So it's now Cosmic_Clan 2021? Is that the thing? Is that the thing you are now? Let me know. Let's confirm. Anyway. But, oh, well, then we definitely want to encourage that. Hold on. We be doing the exclamation point SOs for Sparkle. I don't know if it will let me do it for Kick, but what the heck? Let's see. ISO Sparkle it up, bam, and then we are going to, okay, oh, so that, no, it just does it for Twitch, it doesn't do it for Kick. Dang it. Well, everybody go over to Kick and check out Sparkle It Up, our wonderful Sheila, and then we're gonna do Cosmic_Clan 2021. There you go. Shout outs. We have no problem shouting folks out because, we all get by with a little help from our friends. And it is, hi, just got in my counseling session. Fire Nutter. Hello. And I hope that it was a good session for you. I hope you got a chance to, talk about some of the things that have been going on. And I hope that you felt it was productive because it's always nice to have productive things happening. Let's see. I just need my viewers and hours. That's it. Great. The followers I got. Well, then definitely, let us know. Make sure you're putting when you're going to be streaming. Make sure you get it over into the promote self and others section. I don't have streaming set up on Kick and don't know how. We will help. We will help. We got you. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I had Jay help me with it, but we can hook you up, my dear. So, and anyway, however, hi. So, other than my, amazing adventure in Busland, oh my gosh, it was so exhausting. It was, because basically we're trying to keep like 20 kids on a bus, all of whom are special needs, trying to keep them calm. Because there were those that were like, oh my gosh, I'm panicking. Crafty Gamers 2023! Hello! And Crafty Gamers has volunteered to help Sheila out. Yes! Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Thank you so much, Crafty Gamers. This is my kick. The kick. Nice. I have to figure out how I can do the shoutouts, because the shoutouts automatically go to Twitch. I'm back. Drank all the drinks in the Lurkers Lounge, and I'm not sorry. That's quite alright, because as we speak, beep, 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 a truck is being backed up to revitalize all the drinks. So, all the drinks. I hate OBS. Cosmic Clan, you up for some Phasmo in a while? I'm on Twitch and Kick. I'm Cosmic Clan. Oh, Crafty Gamers. Okay, so you're Cosmic Clan on Twitch, and wait a minute. I'm on Twitch, and so you're Crafty Gamers on Kick. I'm pretty fine with being in the friend zone. At least she's my friend. You know what? It works. Thank you, Ian. I'll show you how to add a command bot to Kick if you like. Yes! Nice. Iron Eagle, OBS for Twitch. Context is key. So how has you guys' Wednesday been going? It was literally just last week that by this time we were all preparing for the amazing experience of Thanksgiving here in the States, which means going and eating major amounts of food and chilling out with family and friends. So, Twitch Studio is nice and simple. It is. I ended up going with OBS just because, there was some extra stuff I was able to get into it. But, I definitely had help. But yeah, I did Twitch Studio for a real long time, and that is very straightforward. So, and whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you want to create, figuring out first what it is that you want to create. And if you're going to do a stream, make it something that appeals to you. Make it something that matters to you. I've had a lot of people who have said, wow, I try to figure out what's trending. What is it everybody's looking for? And I try to do that. But if that doesn't resonate with you, you doing it won't resonate with other people. So being able to find your audience, because what you do is important. What you're interested in is important. And I don't care if 1,001 other people are playing the exact same game you're playing. Not one of them will play it the way you do. There may be a lot of people creating art, but not one of them will create art the way you do. And just OBS in general, as I have to use X264 Twitch in my CPU, and I want to use NVENC. I have no idea what any of that means. I have OBS now, but I'm waiting for my Canadian bud to help me with it. He's sick at the moment. Oh, every blessing to your Canadian friend. Hello, my name is Ios. Thank you so much for the follow. That is so cool. Your name is Ios. Well, welcome. I just sit and scream in my stream, swear like a sailor, and take 20 toilet breaks. You do you. How are you today? I am absolutely wonderful. I'm a little bit tired and I'm probably catching a little bit of a cold, and I had to deal with like 20 kids who were on a bus that broke down, who were basically all thinking that, we were going to die. But hey, it's still a good day, and it's even a little bit better now that you're here. It's so nice to meet you. I thought, what would a fantasy father figure be? Ooh, I have 3 uncles. Uncle Iroh from the last Avatar, Master Splinter from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Albus Dumbledore, as they appeal to me with how they do their best, and it seems actually helpful. I think that's very cool. Do you like my name, Ios? Sure, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. I plan to stream late. I'm going to try and stream from Kick and Twitch if my PC can handle it. Yes. What is it? Restream.io. That's what I'm using, and it allows you to stream on both at the same time. And now that our Twitch overlords, thank you, Twitch overlords, have deemed it okay for us to stream simultaneously on 2 different platforms, or on multiple platforms, actually. We've been trying this. Hi, my name is Kay. I'm Italian. Can you say Forza Rome? It's a football team. Forza Rome! Or, yeah, I hope I pronounced that right. But I love that. I love that for you. I love that for me. Yes! Italy is one of the places also that I have been told that I need to go to. Fable! Hi! And pa-pa-pa-bang! Ni hao! If I have some time tonight, I might stream some Minecraft. Nice. Do you have to play, or do you have to pay? For the restream? No. Restream, I mean, of course, they always have, like, the more advanced version. And I think that's like with the more things you stream with. I just do Kick and Twitch. So, no, it does not cost anything and it's restream.io. Let's see. Let me put it in here. Restream.io. I think that's it. Is that it? Yeah, restream.io. So you can go to this, follow this link, and it's pretty straightforward to put together and to get things created on it. So check it out. Aldous Dumbledore never lets their students down. Master Splinter, the wise, experienced one, and Uncle Iroh, the loving side of a father figure in the father figure for fantasy father figures. I mean, if I had to pick one of them, I think I'd probably go for Uncle Iroh, mostly because he makes tea. So, okay, got it. Yeah, go check that out. And for anybody, if you are, streaming, if you're thinking about doing more than one platform, I'm sure that it will work with, like, maybe YouTube Live or Facebook Live. But basically, it allows you to stream simultaneously on more than one platform. And, it is, you got to once you set it up, and if you have chatbot, you can still use chatbot through it. I don't think chatbot doesn't work with Kick, but it will still work on Twitch. So give it a try. I mean, it really is sort of a, when you're working on streaming, and those of you who have streamed, and maybe those of you who haven't yet but are thinking about it, give it a good think. Because as you are the only you in all the universe, more on that later, but as the only you in the universe, that means that the gifts, not gifts, little funny, things that, you send to people, gifts, presents, of all of those that you have within you to share, you're the only one who can share the ones that are kind of attached to you because you're the only you in the universe. So, therefore, and you need to make sure that you are sharing stuff, and this is a way to do it that's fairly easy. Maybe your gift has to do with gaming. Maybe it has to do with talking. Maybe it has to do with listening. Maybe it has to do with art. Maybe it has to do with cooking. Maybe it's music. Maybe it's writing things out. Maybe it's poetry. Maybe it's, stimulating conversation. Maybe it's, pushing people's buttons and edges. I'm looking at you. So, it is very, very, very cool to be able to, express yourself and connect with other people who are, working to connect. And I think this is an excellent way to do it. And it is very, very cool. So the idea of, and I mean, we talk about a lot of different things. Each day has kind of a theme, but it doesn't mean that we can't talk about every flipping thing that you could possibly ask. We have gone from discussions about food to talking about robots to talking about being in an alien zoo. We've got input on, the father figures who, when you think about like father figures and mother figures and, those that you see, because often, I grew up, when I was growing up, yes, back when dinosaurs roamed the earth, fire was coming right along and the wheel was almost totally round, and I was a child in the before time, in the way, way, way back time, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Have I implied enough that I'm old? Anyway, back in those days, there were TV shows, and pretty much many of them were these family shows where whatever problem you had was resolved in 30 minutes. It was nice because there was this whole, there was the Brady Bunch. There was, Leave It to Beaver. There was, My Three Sons. There was, old TV shows, and later on you had things like, the Cosbys, which, yeah, we know. But, you also had like the Partridge Family, and you had TV shows that were focused, Home Improvements. And these were family structured, and, the parents were the ones with the answers. And so, when you think about, Fire Nutter has brought up that idea of a fantasy father figure or a fantasy mother figure. Romy had his scan yesterday. No change. Or Tommy had his scan yesterday. Well, I'm glad it wasn't worse. And, we're just really putting in those good thoughts for Tommy, and and how this can be managed for him, and that his treatments go well, that his body respond well to it. I'm definitely continuing to keep him in my thoughts and in my prayers. It's a hard thing when you have a condition that is very serious and quite honestly very tricky to try to diagnose and kind of get a treatment plan wrapped around. That can be really scary. It can be scary for the person, and it can be scary for those who love them, who are watching them go through it. So, absolutely much love to you, Sheila, and much love to Tommy too. And we hope that, things go from no change to improvement. I'm just hoping he doesn't have to do more chemo. He can barely walk now. Yeah. Chemo is that is one hard road. And, and there's a lot of people out there who have either experienced it or had someone they loved experience it. And, it's kind of, as far as treatments go, it's sort of a scorched earth policy. And what I mean by that is that in most cases, the chemo is basically, all right, we're going to burn out the bad stuff, and if the good stuff goes with it, it goes. So, this was his second round of chemo. Oh, wow. Yeah, my guess is they probably, maybe tweaked the formula a little bit. And, I've had folks in my life who it's like, okay, you do this, and then it's like, all right, we're gonna tweak this, we're gonna increase this, we're gonna decrease this, now let's run it through again. But it can be really, really hard on the body. It can be hard on the spirit, and and it is very difficult. And anybody who has had someone they care about, please send out some good thoughts to Sheila and her wonderful guy Tommy, because as he goes through this, and Sheila's going through it too. And for those who can relate to dealing with, helping and supporting someone with cancer and their treatment process, absolute much love to you. And the one, the only, the big bad fox, who comes in with my favorite question and my favorite little image. How the fox are you doing? Nice. Keep an eye out tomorrow in gaming screenshots, as I'll be getting something that's expensive and limited. Fist bump high five. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, it's always fun when you get new stuff. And, we're heading into the season of, thinking up our little Christmas lists, or what is it that you are going to treat yourself with, and what it is that you want to do. What are the things that you would like? I mean, yes, when we think of Christmas, it's not just for kids to make wishes, to believe in magic, to, I was mentioning this yesterday, that, I've got a bus with a lot of kids who not only are special needs in a lot of different areas, but they're also from a very, very poor environment. And so they're kind of, they're kind of feisty, they're kind of tough, they're, prone to fighting and talking back. And, I've figured out how to have them at least treat me reasonably respectfully. But they'll usually just, they have no problem cursing out an adult. And I saw these kids, these almost battle-hardened kids. It started to snow outside. And they're talking about all kinds of stuff and, kind of punching at each other. And I said, hey guys, it's snowing. And I watched these kids go from, tough guys and tough gals to children. And it's snowing, and they're sticking their arms out the window to try to catch a snowflake, and they're talking about, it's like, man, maybe we can have a snow day, and I'm gonna build a snowman. And watching these kids turn from that into children seeing the magic of winter. It was actually very, very cool. And, hey, Doc, I wanted to give you a heads up. I'll be working in Voodoo Play over the next couple of weeks. I figured when it's done, I'll give you the honor of having the first listen. I would be honored, my dear. And for those of you who don't know, Big Bad Fox is an absolutely amazing musician who is absolutely doing some really, really, really cool stuff. In fact, we're gonna shout out our friend Big Bad Fox 19. Yes, boomer typing. Bam. And, it is so wonderful when people create things and when people, bring stuff out because. Oh, Doc, I got some paintings I want to show. Abso-freaking-lutely. We have got over in the Discord. We have got all kinds of stuff. In fact, let's do a thing for the Discord. The Discord is a wonderful, magical, spell it right, Discord. I think it's exclamation point Discord, I think. Yes! So, yay, paintings I want to see. Absolutely. And so, it is about being able to find those places where we can share our gifts. And everybody has got a gift. And when you create something, I don't care if it's a piece of music. I don't care if you drew a stick man on a napkin in a restaurant. I don't care if it's just an idea of talking. Maybe you bake an amazing muffin. But whatever it is you create, you've changed the fabric of reality in the universe, because that thing that you created never existed anywhere else in the universe until you brought it into being. Gandalf can't do it. They don't teach that at Hogwarts. And frankly, I think the Jedi would probably go into a panic attack if asked to do so. But you do it every time you create something. I did this on the PC, the paintings, because I lost all my supplies. Oh! And off to the Discord. Show and tell. Come on. Ooh. We have got some cool stuff. Hold on. Off to the Discord. That is neat. Oh, I like that. The lake and the mountains. Very good depth. Oh, a full moon on the beach. Oh, I love seeing the moon on a beach. That is so cool. I like those. Neat. Ooh, we have something in fun with foods. Cyber King today. TikTok quit the build. Can we just agree to eat poutine for Thanksgiving? Poutine! Yes, I learned about poutine while I was, I went into Canada to visit my wonderful Cyber King 48, and it was a lot. Seagulls! Not the seagulls! No. See, I even relived that, thinking about that movie, The Birds. Birds can be dangerous, and I'm not even going to talk about that whole, what was it, birdemic or something like that it was there. Seagulls! No! They steal your French fries. My daughter says your pictures are pretty. Oh, and that is high praise. Englishing. High praise coming from our wonderful Tabby. Hi, Tabby. How are you? I'm so glad you like those pictures. We'd love to see some of your pictures too. Ooh, okay. Hold on. Send in show and tell. Hey, Doc. Lurking here playing Fortnite. Fist bump, high five. You had chemo at 8 years old. It's literally, we're either going to kill you or the cancer. Hands down, the worst thing imaginable. Even after 20 plus years, it still keeps me up at night. That being said, the advances in drugs, even chemo in 20 plus years, and the aftercare has come so far. So I wish all that suffer with the big C or know anybody, all the love in the universe down to the very last molecule has... First off, I am so sorry, and thank you so much for posting this, because I think there's a lot of folks who wouldn't understand, and knowing that you do, and I mean, I can't even imagine going through that at 8. Oh, sweetheart, your spirit is made from some very, very, very stern stuff. And that is... Tabby says, hello, Auntie Doc. Has much love. Thank you. My mother and my Uncle Lewis died from cancer. Yep. You were born with ASD. Yep. Cancer it is. And, and not autism 1. I've been holding off streaming for a while since I've been busy and such, so streaming tonight would be fun and would be amazing if y'all could join. I usually get at most 7 people in my stream, typically 3 to 5. Ads like hole in heart. I meant to send that earlier, but I had to get on stage for rehearsal. No problem. We are going to do a shout out. FABL3. Gaming. Did I do that right? Yes, I did. Bam, shout out. So, I mean, if you folks, you can go and that's like one of the greatest things about communities. It's about being able to be there for each other. It is literally what Wednesdays are about here. We've got this. And I do know atrial septal defect. Yeah. I do know that it's really, really hard to be able to build up a channel, to build up a stream, to build up a community if promoting yourself or talking about your stream in most streams is a bannable offense. I mean, that will drop the Mjolnir ban hammer. And it can be very tricky because if you're building it, then it's a part of a business. And networking is important, which is why, I mean, we don't do, we've got to put on the bunny ears. We don't do, where's my bunny ears? Like, things. Hold on. Bunny ears, bunny ears, bunny ears. Where's my bunny ears? What did I do with my bunny ears? Well, until I find my bunny ears, we've got cat ears. But hold on. Bunny. Where did my bunny ears go? Bunny ears? They fell behind the bag. Well, we will do bunny and cat ears. Bunny ear cam. Perfect. So it is, and Fire Nutter brings in add a hat. Let's do my favorite warm hat. Let's see. I've had it since I was born and it gets confusing. Yeah. We have to share with one another the good, the bad. We're in this together, and let's make this spinning rock a little bit better for those behind us. Please place that in inspiring thoughts in my Discord. I love that. I absolutely love that, especially the whole, we're in it together on this spinning rock. Okay. Let's see. Where? This is one of my favorite hats because I like the little fuzzy parts. And we put the ears over it. Perfect. Let's see. I'm going to start streaming Minecraft, but I also stream Genshin Impact, Among Us, maybe Roblox, and just chatting. Sooner or later, I want to stream music too. Nice. Hey, if you're going to dream big. OMG, only one day, 18 hours, and 33 minutes to wait. Michaela Lemon, very pretty, and Michaela is so sweet. And we all love when Michaela we get to meet. Yay! Michaela, what is up, my dear? What is happening in one day, 18 hours, and 33 minutes? Inquiring minds want to know. I followed to see these plans. Yes! What type of music? And hey, if you want to know about music, Big Bad Fox is definitely someone to talk to. Y'all can collab. Bang! You probably have a bulging disc. Oh, that sucks. I am so sorry. That is not a good time. Tabby is giggling. She says you now have 6 ears. I do. Yes. Let's see. I even made an AI of my fantasy father figure where they all join together and talk and comfort me. That is so nice. And we have a Zion. Oh my goodness. We have a hydrate. Don't you love my water bottle? We have a hydrate from our wonderful Zion. What is up? What is happening, my dears? Let's see. If you want to know someone's mind, listen to their words. If you want to know someone's heart, watch their actions. Big Bad Fox, please put that in inspiring thoughts. Oh my goodness, y'all be dropping the wisdom. Inspiring thoughts is going to be so cool. But no, please put that in. I am serious, serious, serious. That I like that. If you want to know someone's mind, listen to their words. If you want to know someone's heart, watch their actions. Mind blown. A game on Roblox that a lot of people are waiting for, including myself, called Pet Simulator 99 is coming out. Oh, are you waiting? You're waiting. You're waiting for that one. Nice. I got ASD for autism and ASD for my heart, so it gets so confusing for a lot of people. Oh, my dear. Been a while. Kim Hari, it has been a hot minute, but just like wizards, you arrive exactly when you are meant to. Oh, how is one of my favorite systems doing? And it is always so nice to have people come in, and maybe people who we haven't seen in a hot minute. But that is so cool. And Michaela, you know, it is so nice, you know, to be able to be waiting with a whole bunch of people, and then when you get the game, and then it's like, stay. I write my own music as well as doing covers of pop songs. See, y'all need to get to know this sort of thing. Let's see. Inspiring thoughts. I write my own music and I produce music too, which is amazing. Oh, you posted in the inspiring thoughts. Thank you. Has, I don't see yours in there. Please, please, please. Yes, he even made Me Too, which are totally, I mean, it's amazing, and I'm very, very honored. Let's see. Oof, good question. Yes. Big Bad Fox, that's awesome. Yes, I make music mixes. Nice. See, we have a section. We have a section on music. We have a place to put stuff. We even have a, you know, making music. Y'all can go in there and run amok. Share it a music. You know, clips. We love to see music clips. It is so neat. Did we just become friends? Fist bump, high five, twinsies. And hey, when you become friends with Big Bad Fox, you get the absolute bonus, wonderful addition of our beautiful Tabby. It's like a set. The music environment grows happily and proudly. Salute. Sounds like it. You know, I mean, and that's the thing is like, you know, when people get together, it's like, oh, you do music? I do music. Or maybe it's, oh, you like to cook? I like to cook. Or, oh, wow, you like to die repeatedly in Dark Souls? Yes, I like to die repeatedly in Dark Souls, which I've never tried playing Dark Souls. I probably won't, because just watching it gives me, you know, heart palpitations. It happens way too fast. I don't think that quickly. Not good. We're still in crisis. Oh, I'm sorry. And our therapist got to experience the full extent of how severe it is. Well, then I think that was probably a very, very, very good thing, because then the therapist realizes it's like, oh, okay, this is something that we need to, you know, really get active on. Because if somebody is told something, it's a lot different from when they experience it. But I am so sorry, my dear Zion, that the system is in crisis, and I know you all are going to pull together, and you can do this. You all have overcome so much. You have been through the ringers collectively, and you've overcome it. As I always say, you have overcome 100% of everything you've ever faced. May not have been pretty, and it may not have been the solution you wanted, but you did overcome it, which means that there is nothing ahead of you that is bigger than you or more powerful than you. It just feels like it in the moment. Let's see. If you guys ever need help with music or anything, hit me up. That is something y'all should definitely. I make music mixes and I do my little DJ. Nice, nice. Doc said to cat ears, but you forgot they're cat ears. They won't always behave. Yes, because even the cat ears have catitude. Anybody who has ever owned a cat knows what catitude is. Catitude is that thing that cats will always let you know that yes, they do realize they were once worshipped as gods. Catitude makes it to where when a human feeds a dog and the dog goes, "Oh, it fed me, it must be amazing." And a cat says, "Oh, it fed me, I must be amazing." Let's see. I have VSD for my heart and ASD for autism. Wow. I mean, Michaela relating to Cosmic Clan was just talking about that. I'm telling you, I would love to do streams about dealing with the loss of a child, but don't know if anyone would watch or if it would be too depressing. You know what? I think that, my dear Sheila, I think there is an audience for that. And and being able to just find that community and, addressing that, because I think that would be an absolutely amazing stream. And coming from someone who understands that healing process, it definitely has its ups and its downs, because the thing is, no one can relate to that. And I think it will touch people's hearts, and it may, people may, go through their emotions, but that's not a bad thing. And I don't see you, the way that you would present it, I don't see that as being something that would be depressing, because it's in your nature to also offer hope. And a part of the hope of someone who has experienced, to me, I can't even imagine any loss being harder than the loss of a child, and at any age. So I think that the way you would do it, as a support group, I think that would actually be wonderful, because you really, you've walked that path. And I mean, what do the rest of you guys think? Because managing grief is so much more powerful and effective when the person who is there, who's kind of holding that space, knows what this means. They didn't study it. It's not just something they read about or watched videos on. They experienced it. They're living it. And like I said, Sheila, there's something about you that always has that glimmer of hope. So I think I think that there really is a need for that. I'm not sure. You can check out, maybe, check out grief streams or grief support streams, and see if anybody else is focusing on that. And then, kind of, get a chance to meet them and, make those connections. But frankly, I think that it would be amazing, and especially at this time of the year, because at this time of the year, that sort of thing, again, I have no personal knowledge of this. I have watched others go through it. At this time of year, I would think that something like that would be even more important. And it would be a support group. It's not just a place that it's about, going into the dark and stinky and being left there. It's about support. It's about sharing tools. It's about people being able to talk with folks and interact with folks who really do understand. So I would definitely look into that, because I think that is something that really would be a very cool thing. We had a seizure during our session because of a panic attack. Well, Zion, first off, I hope, everybody's okay. And that is a pretty intense moment, and I'm sorry you went through it. And but I am glad that your therapist saw the extent to which, you collectively, all of you, really can use support and really can use assistance, and the level of urgency that is. So I think in a way that may end up being very helpful to you. Meeting people is like opening a book filled with countless stories. Ooh, each page holding a unique and fascinating tale waiting to be discovered. It's an opportunity to explore the vast landscape of human experience, where every person is a chapter that adds a depth and richness to the narrative of our own lives. Cosmic, please put that in inspiring thoughts. That is very cool. I want to help others that have been through what I have. And I think, and especially like I said at this time of the year, I think that is a very, very good thing to be able to have. Check gaming screenshots. I'm excited for it. I will. Give me just a second. Tabby was very sad earlier because her doggy ate her picture. Oh, she was drawing from me. So I told her that it just means she can start again and make it even prettier. My dear Tabby, first off, your doggy thought your picture was so good that I'm sure that your doggy figured that anything that looked that good had to taste that good. And you can do, and I know that anything you do is going to be amazing, and I cannot wait to see this new one. And I know it's going to be amazing and awesome, and just make sure the dog is fed first. But that's okay, Tabby. I know that it was amazing. ASD and VSD are basically the same in different parts of the heart. Wow. Streaming can be therapeutic for the streamer and the viewer. You shouldn't fear trying to get a community together to share and heal together. Exactly. And that one goes in inspiring thoughts too. Man, y'all are spitting straight wisdom here. Also, I was trying to let Cosmic know they ain't alone in a heart condition and autism. Thank you so much, Michaela. That is so wonderful. I mean, one of the greatest gifts that we can give to others is letting them know that they're not alone in what they're going through, because sometimes it's very easy to feel alone. Might I put my 10 cents forward? You can put 10 cents, 20 cents, 2 bits, $1 in. Go for it. We'd follow the body has lost too. Zion. I mean, I am not totally sure what the context on that is, Zion. We'd follow the body has lost too. I'm not sure what that means, but, if you could explain it, that would be really appreciated. A meeting, holding the unique, is an opportunity to explore the vast landscape. Yes! Ignore that. No problem. I said it by accident. No problem. When my father died, my brothers fell apart. My sisters were a wreck, and I had to be strong for all of the family. So while they got drunk, got into fights, and got into debt, I had to stay strong for them. Oh, wow. And put my grief to own side. So to this day, I've never talked about it. Oh, Big Bad Fox. To my family or friends, because that would show them weakness, a loss of control. But I did talk to a stranger about it on a bus once. I'm so proud of you. Who had lost their sister and was planning on... Oh, wow. So you were there right at the perfect moment to help someone else heal. And my dear Fox, first off, love you. And anything that, and the thing is that grief doesn't get attached to a calendar. It can be worked with at any point. And I am so sorry that you ended up in a situation where you weren't allowed to grieve because you had to be the strong one. Fist bump, high five. I get it. I've been there. And it sucks. And it also lets us know how strong we truly can be. But my dear, if at any point you wish to share anything about that, please feel free to. This is a safe space for you to do that. Let's see. So sharing my story not only helped them, it helped me too. So sometimes it's easier to talk to someone we don't know than someone we do. Spitting straight facts, 100%. We followed Sheila. Yes, thank you. I figured they were there to help me heal as much as it was to help them heal. I mean, frankly, there are no coincidences. You know, I do not believe in coincidences. I stopped believing in coincidence at all. Things, to me, when things line up, and especially, Fox, especially the way that lined up for you, or was it the same one? Cosmic, meeting people is an adventure, an exploration of the undiscovered country that lies within each individual. It's an invitation to celebrate the richness of diversity. Richer place, a multitude of... Okay. Oh, there's some added to it. Because I thought maybe you had accidentally posted it again. It's an invitation to celebrate the richness of diversity, recognizing that the tapestry is woven with threads of myriad colors and textures. The world becomes a richer place as you embrace the multitude of perspectives, experiences, and cultures that others bring to the table. Every encounter has the potential to spark inspiration. Abso-freaking-lutely. No problem. We've lost two and know how hard it can be. Yeah. No, it's all different. You know, it is, let's see. You know, and instead of starting with open a book, okay. It can be hard. And, you know, when we have that sense of, and especially around holidays, especially at this time of the year, it can be, very bittersweet, or it can just outright suck, because when we end up with memories, and that's all we've got, that can be a very hard thing. And sometimes, especially like in the case of Fox, who never really had a chance to work through it at the time, it's sometimes we play catch up with it. And when we think about those who have passed, and I would say probably most people here understand that. They understand what that loss. And Cosmic Clan is adding a hat. We will in a minute. But when we understand, someone else's loss, someone else's pain, someone else's frustration, when we can see where they are in their grief process, and maybe it aligns with where we are at that moment. Or maybe we didn't even realize that that was a spot we needed to heal. It makes it almost magical what can happen when we each have a safe place to be able to interact with one another. I mean, and for Sheila to be talking about, sharing about the loss of her child. And, and Fox, that is the loss of a father. That is really, really hard too. When your grown-ups aren't there. At my age, honestly, I really only have one grown-up left. And that's my Uncle Bob. My Uncle Bob is in his mid-90s. And I know one day he's not going to be there. And what I mean by my grown-up, once you're up in your 60s, there aren't too many people who have known you from your childhood, who maybe have a nickname for you, who, were one of the people that when you had troubles, you could go to them. I don't have too many of those left. And in fact, my Uncle Bob is the last one. And it's kind of scary. And at the same time, I can just close my eyes and I can remember all of the wonderful wisdom that he shared with me. and that will live on through me. I remembered whenever I had a problem, I would go to my Uncle Bob and I'd tell him what the problem was. Rather than talk to me about the problem, he would say, you know, and my Uncle Bob was my mother's older brother. You know, my mother passed away many years ago. And he goes, you know, that makes me think of this story and this time when your mother, and he would tell me a story about my mom. And, you know, I would be sitting there listening, and at the end, he'd lean over and he'd say, do you hear what I'm saying? And as soon as I heard that, do you hear what I'm saying? I know that somewhere in that story was my answer. And, you know, and that's how a lot of older people kind of related to things. You know, back in the day when everything was about a story. And that was how a lot of my generation, because I was raised by people who grew up in the 1930s. So a lot of people in my generation, you know, had that kind of old school type of, you know, learning before the World Wide Webiverse and the interwebs. You know, it really is. You know, ultimately, meeting people is a reminder that we are not solitary travelers on this journey of life. It's an affirmation that our stories are interconnected, which they are. And the shared human experience is a tapestry woven with threads of kindness, compassion, and understanding. So embrace each meeting as an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to contribute your unique color to the masterpiece that is the collective human story. That is lovely. Go ahead and post that in Inspiring Thoughts. My point is, if you don't open up and try, you will never, no matter what you can do, you will never know what you can do or how far you can go. I'm telling you, y'all don't even need me. You be dropping wisdom. You know, who you can help, how far you can go, who you can help. So if you want to help people with your streams, then go for it. Exactly. Inspiring Thoughts. We never got the chance to be a kid, and probably we were a little heavy system. Wow. Zion, I'm so sorry that you never got a chance to be a kid. And it's rough, because I think everybody should have had a chance to be a kid. My Auntie Vi is 104 this December 10th. Bless her heart, great auntie. Oh, she must have some amazing stories. I remember I was much younger than I am now. I seen a Kermit New Year's Edition plush, and I wanted it, but I didn't have the money for it, and it was in a crane game. And this nice lady started going for it. Well, I was sad at first, but then I figured it's better it made someone happy, so not even questioning if I get it or not, I began to help get them aim the crane. She kept getting it, and eventually she got it and gave it to me. I still have it. Oh, Fire Nutter, what a sweet story. Oh, and let's not forget a hat. All right, we will put on New York hat. Perfect. Okay, Big Bad Fox, I feel you. I lost my father when I was 11 months old, and I just started processing it recently. Yeah. I lost my mother, then I was 14, and my father not long after that. Oh, my goodness. I mean, you know, and Michaela, I'm glad you bring that up, because a lot of people, you know, a lot of adults think if a child is young, then oh, well, they won't remember the person, or they, you know, they're too young to understand that this person is gone. And I am so glad you bring that up, because a connection is created. And yes, at 11 months old, you can remember. Even if you don't consciously remember a face or whatever, we remember a feeling. And I am so glad that you are processing it, because like I said, there's no calendar on that. Grief doesn't have an expiration date. You can experience it and go through it and process it whenever you feel you want to. We will always need Doc. Well, if you guys keep being all that smart and wise. When my mom passed, I remember that. I felt like I was nothing, and I was too upset to talk. I was too scared to even go anywhere, and I still miss her and love her with all my life. Yes, sweetie, I know, I remember. And, that is a really hard thing to go through. And I'm glad you've had the support that you've had. I'm so sorry for the loss of your parents. I remember everything about both my parents. I don't forget anything, which is my curse. Yeah. We didn't have much growing up. We never went hungry, and we had a roof over our heads. My dad one day came home and he bought me a PS2. It's such a fond memory of mine. Nice. He had his own demons, my father, but I miss him dearly. My love for gaming has been there ever since. Yay. We were forced into parenthood too early. Yeah, Zion. I mean, it's when children have to start parenting. It's like it takes that, that childhood away, because children, the whole point of being a child is that you have someone there to take care of you. You don't have to really, you have to do chores and stuff. But as far as, when things are going down, you've got someone who can say, hey, don't worry, we'll take care of it. You heard that, guys. We need to hit ourselves on the head and lose some IQ points so we can keep Doc. I'm sorry. Quite honestly, pull out the hammers. Quite honestly, you guys are going to make, if you guys are this wise at this point in your life, by the time you reach my age, you guys are going to be like Yoda. You're going to be able to levitate and stuff. Innocence. Yep. Magic. Absolutely. Sorry, did you say anything to my message? Sorry, Wi-Fi took a dump on me. Yeah, that idea about, your mom passing, I remember when that happened. And, I'm so sorry that that was something that you had to deal with, and especially because it was so sudden. And and it is sort of a thing about, it's like whether or not the person passes suddenly, or whether or not it's a long illness, whether or not the person was young, or whether or not the person was old. It doesn't really matter, because there is no time that is a good time to lose someone that you love, someone that means something to you. And Lord knows, protect us from the well-meaning, because sometimes people can say the dumbest things trying to help. Let's see. I hope by me telling the story honors that nice lady who gave me the Kermit plushie. Oh my God, please put that in inspiring thoughts, Fire Nutter. I love that. I just love that. Hey Doc, I posted a video on the Discord for a laugh. It's me, a self-proclaimed coward, playing a game called Demonologist. Alrighty? And hey, whoa, Luke! Hi, sweetie, how are you? It's so nice to have you here. Oh, goodness, we've got Anoroho7. Well, hello, my dear. I coming over from the Kickverse. I do understand that a lot of you are kind of on the feisty side. And, kudos for trying to find a creative way to, say a not so nice word. I'm really curious as to why, because if you've been watching this stream for, a few hot minutes, this is about support. This is about compassion. And, if you come in and trying to get attention, okay, you've got a little bit of my attention for a hot minute. And I would like to say that, when people come in and say things in streams that they figure will get them banned, I always wonder if you anticipate being rejected and it hurts a little bit less if you're the one who makes it happen. If you believe that you don't have a place in a community, that you have to sabotage yourself. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if anybody ever made you feel that way. And you could have a really nice place here. And I'm willing to give a second chance. This is kick, not twitch. If you can't take the heat, it's like, wow. I'm really sorry. And the thing is, there's lots of streams where you could be and there's lots of streams. Why come here? I'm curious. And, but because of the fact that apparently you haven't quite got the maturity to play well with others, you're blocked. And I don't like doing that. I am not someone who likes doing that, but, if people are determined to just, come in and try to get attention and be disruptive, that saddens me. It really saddens me when people want to do that, because it very much, I don't know her, but I hope those good gratitude vibes reach her. I'm sure that they will. Wisdom falls to the fool like rain falls to the desert nomad. Nice. When my mom passed, I felt like I was nothing and I was too upset to talk. I was too scared to even go anywhere. Yeah. I'm still lost without her. Yeah. Yet the nomad drinks but a little knowledge to quench his thirst, while the fool drowns himself in a thirst for ambition or power without reason. Oh, that is very good. That is so cool. I mean, that almost comes across like a song, Fox. That's like song. There isn't a good time. I've reflected for many years because I was so angry at my dad when he got sick because I was scared. Valid. We didn't have the best relationship, but those last few weeks together are the closest we've ever been. 5 years later, and the grief is the same, but how to handle it, please don't let anyone tell you there is a process. It's an unfortunate journey most will have to undertake, but communities like docs are a little crutch to those that need it. Memories and love. Thank you. And you guys are all a part of that. And as we said, we had, people come in and, want to talk nonsense or whatever. But this community is stronger than any of them. We are in this together. And, being able to, and yes, absolutely, never let anyone tell you what your grief is supposed to look like. Never let anybody tell you, well, you need to get over it. Never let anyone decide that they know better about the journey that you need to walk in order to reach that place of balance, that place of peace with it. It doesn't mean it ever gets easier. My mom passed away 20 years ago, almost 21 years ago. And I can honestly say there isn't a day that I don't think about her. It's just now when I think about her, it's gentle. I don't think about her losing her life to cancer and what it was like in those moments. I think about her being an amazing mom who will always be my gold standard of what it meant to be a mother. Was she perfect? No. But she was very, very nice and very, very loving in her own way. So, yeah. Please put that over in the Discord in inspiring thoughts. Got Passy and Blanky. Luke, I'm so glad you have both of those. And I hope it's a great big fuzzy blankie that has a wonderful picture on it of your favorite thing, and it's warm because these nights are getting cold, so it's so nice to have something to warm. Oh, when I was little, my favorite thing was to go and put my favorite fuzzy blanket in the dryer and tumble it for a little bit so it was all nice and warm. Then I'd pull it out and I'd wrap myself up in it, and it always felt wonderful. I might do a stream on the loss of my son tonight. I just feel this calling to do it. My dear, if you feel that, do it. And let us know, if this is a thing that's happening, please post it up. Post it in the Discord, let your communities know. Put it up in, Nameless Family. I think that this type of stream is something that is very important at this point. I mean, at any point, but at this time of the year, this is an important thing, because there's a lot of people who can't talk about that, because you can't really talk about it with someone who doesn't understand, who hasn't. I mean, you can, and you can help people. And in fact, that's the other really cool thing, is helping people who have loved ones who are dealing with it, who don't know what to say. Now, my theory is always, if you don't know what to say, then the best thing to say is nothing. That's your inner wisdom talking. And when people try to think of something to say, that's usually when they get in trouble. So, being able to put into words what other people are experiencing from a first-person view. Honestly, I do think that, a grief support stream would be a wonderful thing, and especially on something as intense and as sacred as the loss of a child. So, sorry, Doc, I'm going to go and stream myself. I'll catch you later. Catch you later, sweetie, and you go and you have fun. And yes, it's okay to say you're leaving to go stream. In most cases, I know. Not okay. Here, it's okay. Let us know what you're doing. I've always wanted people to share the things that they're proud of. And one of the things people should be most proud of is streaming, because it's not easy. You can feel very vulnerable doing this. It's you, and maybe you get people who come in and and say things, and or who are not quite as mature as they could be. That's the sad part is. And I've had people who started off as trolls who came in and actually became amazing parts of the community, because they realized, wow, I can go troll other places. Here's some place even I can feel safe. And it is, I really like that. In fact, I had someone come in from Kick once, and they said, I wanted to come in to troll, but you're too nice, so I'm going to leave. And so I told them, I said, well, feel free to come back. It's okay. And they just said maybe. But, it is about, and the stuff that you guys are sharing, and the authenticity that you bring to this stream, that's what makes this community so magical. It's being able to find a place and a space where people can be themselves, where they can be real, where, in talking about some things, and sometimes people get a little bit, we want the good vibes. It's like, no, we want the real vibes. That's what I think is important for people to have a place for. There's a lot of places where you can go and, talk about good, happy things. The problem is, life is fun till it isn't, and it sucks till it doesn't. And I think it's when those hard things happen in our lives that it's even more important for us to be able to talk about it. Fox, being able to, reach a point of being able to talk about, the experience with his dad, and for, Sheila to be able to bring up about what it is that she's going through, and Mallory, or Michaela doing, talking about, loss, and how everybody has that, and, recognizes it. And then we have our wonderful little Luke coming in and sharing stuff. And, my love to all of the system. So that's what this place is. If you have something you want to celebrate, we'll celebrate it with you. If you have something that you're grieving, we'll grieve with you. And I highly encourage people to choose that if there is something that's near and dear to your heart, something that really means a lot to you, I guarantee you that there are other people who it means as much to them. And by opening a doorway for them to be able to have a place where they could talk about that, I mean, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that. Where people are able to say, this person understands. I can speak freely here because I don't have to worry about being judged. I mean, and yes, we do consider how we language things, the words we use, because we want to keep things as safe as possible for everybody. But, it really is something that's very important to me. And when people have said, wow, it feels so good to be able to come here and talk about anything. And Lord knows we have talked about all kinds of stuff. And I had promised something earlier. We got into a major discussion, but this is Fire Nutter's Yu-Gi-Oh! Bundle deal, which is very cool. And Fire Nutter is definitely has a love and passion for Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. And it is, when we have a chance to share the things that we're passionate about. Asta! Oh, Asta. What's for dinner, Asta? Black Angus smoked Gouda cheeseburger. And my favorite caramelized onion sauce! Yes! Oh, one day, goodness, it takes my breath away. I will experience caramelized onion sauce and homemade whiskey sauce. Oh my gosh, that would be so cool. Oh, wow. First off, you had me at Black Angus smoked Gouda cheeseburger. And as always, I will be present for the caramelized onion sauce. Oh my God, that sounds so amazing. Gives air mask to the doctor. The doctor breathe. Yes. I am your father, Luke. But oh my gosh, that Darth Vader had an easier time breathing. It's like to have your breath taken away by a smoked Gouda cheeseburger and caramelized onion sauce. No, I have not dated in a long time, so I've got food. I am experiencing a wonderful, loving romance with the idea of a Black Angus smoked Gouda cheeseburger with caramelized onions and homemade whiskey sauce. To me, that's romance. Oh, if I do ever date again, oh, he's really gonna need to know how to cook. I have no problem doing dishes. Honestly, I will clean the entire kitchen. If I end up meeting a guy who knows how to cook, oh, goodness gracious, great balls of fire. And if he likes video games, yes! Ooh, you made brioche bun? Asta, fist bump high five! Homemade brioche? Just when I thought it could not get better. Oh my gosh. I swear, Asta, I will wait until the moon falls out of the sky. I am willing to wait. I will reincarnate just so I can come back in multiple lifetimes where at some point I'm going to enjoy your cooking. I would do that. I would seriously do that. Oh my gosh. Everything you cook, you describe it, and it sounds so wonderful. And we do have some talented cooking people here. And that's why we have fun with food, so people can put pictures of it. And I can I can stare dreamily at a burger or a soup or a cake or something. Man, homemade brioche buns. Ugh. Why is good at or who is good at cooking? Yes, I need to find somebody who is really, really, really good at cooking in order to start dating again. You know, money isn't an issue. You know, don't know who is good at cooking. Or I don't mean to brag, but I can make beans on toast. Has. I absolutely love beans on toast. Now, if it's like that brown bread, oh my God. I love brown bread with beans. Beans on toast has. I would walk 500 miles for Haz's beans on toast. Oh yeah. Yes. Oh my goodness. Who is good at cooking? Asta, you is good at cooking. Proclaimers, yes, yes, fist bump, high five. When I wake up, when I know I'm gonna be the one who wakes up next to you. Please don't copyright strike me. I'm not that good at singing. Yes! Little cheese and controversial to the palate of my fellow Brits. Has you had me at hot sauce? Oh, I do so love hot sauce. It enhances. My current favorite, I will put sesame chili oil on almost anything. I love that. And I can't find it. I mean, back in California, I could go into any store and buy me some sesame chili oil. But no, what is up with the stores here? Why can I not find sesame chili oil? I will have to order it on Amazon. But oh my gosh, hot sauce. Oh, and see, and not just hot for the sake of heat. You know, Has, tell me you're on the same page with this. I mean, yeah, you can spice something to the point where it cannot even be eaten. That's not when I think of hot sauce. I think of someone who has roasted and blended the flavors and brought it together so, oh yeah, it may make you poop nightmares and cry and your nose run, but the flavor of it is just chef's kiss. I don't get what the fuss is about biscuits and gravy. Oh, biscuits and gravy. Oh, that's one of your good old down-home comfort foods right there. I grew up with biscuits and gravy. Oh, biscuits, gravy, and then you get the egg and you mix the yolk in with the gravy and on the biscuit. Oh my God. We used to do biscuits and syrup where, you know, my mom would make biscuits and then it's like we'd butter them up and pour syrup over it. And that was an amazing breakfast. Let's see. Yes, we had somebody come in rude. Let's see. Yeah, like flavored hot sauce where you can taste the sauce and the foods. Yes. Because if the sauce is just there for the sake of heat, it takes away. I mean, you want it to enhance the flavor of the food you're eating. It's just weird. Yep. You know, yep. No, if I eat this, I'll cry and have cramps. Oh yeah. And then it's like as you are suffering the aftermath and the after effects of a really good hot sauce, and you're in there going, totally worth it. I will tell you, it leaves hotter than it goes in. I mean, you know, a Noro Joe 7, it really is such a sad thing. You know, when people, you know, and it's like, it's all for just attention. It's people wanting attention. And I'm sorry if they don't get sufficient attention in their lives that they have to go for bad attention. And you know, it's like there are so many channels where somebody can go in and it's like, you know, It's like when I play Don't Starve Armageddon, everybody yelling and all of that stuff and insulting one another. Yeah, there's plenty of channels like that on Kick. I'm kind of trying to decide what I want to do with that. I told myself that I would give Kick until the first of the 2024 to see if I want to continue on that. I'm kind of leaning into not. But, you know, I haven't made that choice yet. But I do think that it does need to mature a bit more. And, you know, there's a lot of folks on it. I mean, there's some very nice folks on it. And there's a lot of folks that are just like, oh, really? Really? Show me your image, you know, tell me you're immature without telling me you're immature. They've opened up a Popeyes in my city. You've got a Popeyes? They do biscuits and gravy, so I'll pop my cherry next week and let you know what I rate it. Okay. All right. First, we need pictures. I mean, if this is going to be a review, we need a full-on review. I want to see, you know, pictures of what you ordered. And, you know, but Popeyes is amazing. I would walk across traffic to get to a Popeyes. Yes, it is. Dutch pancakes with ham and cheese. They're like 15 inches big and thin as crepes. Okay, I need to Google this. I need to Google Dutch pancakes. We'll say with... We need to look at this. We need to... Oh... That... Oh, okay. First off, there's some amazing stuff in here. All right. Dutch pancakes, vegan. Oh, ham and oh my gosh. Oh, does that look good? Oh. Oh, that's an omelet. I love crepes. I am an absolute crepe fan. I live for crepes. But, oh my God, those sound so amazing. Asta. Pictures, videos. I'm going to order a stupid amount of hot wings. Fist bump, high five. Oh my gosh, Popeyes. It takes chicken to a whole new level. We have a Taco Bell, but apparently it isn't like U.S. Taco Bell. Really? I need to know more about this Taco Bell you've got that isn't like a U.S. Taco Bell. Oh, you mean you can actually identify the meat? I kid, but not by that much. Basically, Taco Bell here is, if you enjoy it, don't ask questions, because you don't want to know. We have a pancake day in the UK. They're like crepes. No idea where it comes from either. Yes. We have a Taco Bell, and I rate it 1 out of 10. Wow. 1 is generous. I would probably rate it, I was hungry. You know, it's like, you know, that it's like, okay, I was hungry, and that's what was open. You know, and I first off, I do love crepes, but to have a pancake day dedicated to it's better when you're drunk. Actually, it is better, well, after recreational cannabis became legal. Back in California, in order to raise money for my move here to New York, I started doing DoorDash. Now, DoorDash, which is where you pick up food and you take it to people. Saturday nights after midnight, I knew where to park. I would park next to a Taco Bell because it guaranteed I was going to spend the rest of the night, because it was a Taco Bell that was open 24 hours. I knew I was going to get a lot of orders for people with the munchies wanting Taco Bell. Yeah, so I've been to Mexico. I love tacos and quesadillas, and UK Taco Bell has zero flavor. Zero. Oh, you have a pancake day too. Does the US have a pancake day? Hold on. I need to Google this. Google! Does the US have a pancake day? February 28th! There is! Oh my gosh! I was unaware! Apparently, February 28th is the Pancake Day celebrated in America. Pancakes are a thin, flat cake prepared with a batter made from milk, egg, flour, In Australia, Ireland, and the UK, Pancake Day is celebrated as Shrove Tuesday. There is another National Pancake Day that occurs on September 26th. I did not know we have a Pancake Day. Popeyes, please don't let me down. Trust in the Popeyes. Trust in the Popeyes. You know, honestly, I tried it for free and wanted a refund. I want those American-style pancakes, you know, that you see in the diners in the movies. Whole stacks. Let's... Okay. Pancakes. Pancakes. Images. Okay, so what you're talking about is, like, this stuff. The pancakes. The IHOP pancakes, the International House of Pancakes. Oh my goodness. Although I do love potato pancakes. Let's see. I mean, you can get them with... Okay, let's bring that down a little bit. Yeah. Cinnamon, brown sugar. Sniff. Yes, pancakes. Let's see, do they have any of the IHOP pancakes? Which is, has. We need to go to the, and I even misspelled pancake. Oh, we'll just do IHOP. IHOP, menu, images. Let's see. Well, we don't need the menu. Let's just do IHOP pancakes. So we have like ice cream, strawberries. I think this is with crepes. What is it? Caramel on it. And then you get the pancakes with a full breakfast. But yes, these be the IHOP pancakes. Maybe Tuck sneeze invisibly. Yes. Well, I want I've got to Google that. I have no idea what that word means, but I need to find out. Images. Oh my god, those look good. Oh, those look so good. Why have these not been in my life? Oh my great day in the morning, that looks tasty. Oh, that looks good. They're Dutch, that's why. Oh my god. Let's see. Wait a minute. Hey, Doc, my wife wrote a poem she wants you to check out. Absolutely. Oh. Let's see. She had it send it to you on Discord. What? Where did my Discord go? Discord! Discord. There we go. Do. Poem. Let me see. My favorite too. Oh, wow. Oh, Fox, you tell her that that's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Oh, that is so sweet. I mean, I won't share it, if she's, but this is so sweet. I love this. Oh. Makes me think of when my babies were that age, but the idea of one last lullaby. Oh, wow. That is powerful. That is so powerful. I'm getting emotional. But that is so sweet. Let's see. Check out their mini pancakes. D of Discord, she wouldn't mind. She wants your opinion. Yes. Anyway, on that note, I have a call that I have to make, and she's sitting on my lap. Nice. Oh my God. I mean, it just touches my heart on a lot of different levels, and it is so sweet and so beautiful and so lovely. And we need to hear more poetry from, poetry, music. Yes. Oh my God, that would be such a beautiful, I mean, I could see that being a song. That could be written as a song. That is so beautiful. So, we are going to leave on that beautiful note, and I need to go. Like I said, I need to go take a call. I will be back tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel, and everybody sucks at making poems and make music. I'm decent. Asta, to say you are decent at making food is like saying, the ocean is slightly damp. You are an absolute wizard at food. You are like a top level Jedi at food. You are the food person. So you are the reigning monarch of making food. Anyway, and we love it when you talk about the glazed onion, the caramelized onion sauce, which one day before I leave this planet, I will have. Anyway, so please, please, please take care of yourselves. Thank you for participating. Thank you for coming and hanging out, and contact me through the Discord if you need to. You can also reach me through Twitter. I have a YouTube page that I'm working on getting updated with my videos. Yo, Siri 901. Yo, Yossi. Yes. My wife says 1 through 5, Doc. Hello. Oh my gosh. Hello, my dear. And I'm so sorry that you came in right at the end. But, follow and we will check you out, and I will be following you back, bad or good. What, the poem? I mean, on a scale of 1 to 5, it's like about 100. Good, awesome. I love it. I love it so much. 20, sure I will. And I will definitely be checking out you if you're a streamer. And if you're not, think about it, because you have gifts that nobody else can share but you. And if you don't share them, the universe misses out, which would suck. I mean, to have the whole universe miss out on your gifts. Yes, nice room and background. Yes, this is my little Airbnb room. There's my bear. There's Arby the bear, Yoda, and Animal, and Gerald the Christmas cactus, and little Yoda. Anyway, so he was thinking of writing you one. I would love that. That would be such a blessing. I would love that. So we will see everybody tomorrow. Please remember that you've got this. No matter what the this in your life is, what challenge you're facing, you've got this. You're strong, you're amazing, you're talented, you're smart, you're wise, you're tenacious, you're everything you need to be. And you're not alone. So please, please remember that while you've got this, we've got you. So together, we've got this. And please, 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 please remember that you are the only you in all the universe. You're the only you that's ever been and the only you that will ever be. And what that does is it makes you special, it makes you sacred, and most of all, it makes you necessary. Because, oh my God, everything stayed on. All the hats and the ears stayed. Yay! Because as the only you in all of the universe wouldn't be the same or complete without you. So everyone take care. May you walk gently with the world. May the world walk gently with you. And as always, I wish you balance and I wish you blessings. From my heart to yours. So everyone, have a good day. Learn something new. I'm proud of you. And I love you. We will see you tomorrow. Everybody have an amazing evening. Sam, hi, we're just leaving. So we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, everybody take care. And the love train is pulling out of the station. It will be back tomorrow, both in the Twitch verse and in the Kick verse. So bye. Woo woo.